and welcome back to tazwells12. You're on my YouTube channel, which is tazwells12, and I am the host, who is Tara Wells. Today's video is another massive carbootsale haul. I've got one bag there and I've got another bag over here, so I just want to go through the stuff and show you, might inspire you to actually go to a carbootsale. Anyway, before we get into the actual items that I have got, I just want to say the nitty gritty stuff first, which is, if you like anything that I give advice to, anything that I show, then please give it a massive thumbs up, because it's appreciated here, very much so, because it tells me what you want to see, what you like, what other people like, what they want to see, and the video go around and it gives me feedback. So just click that thumbs button up, please. Hit the subscribe button and you will be subscribed to tazwells12, but also the love family. Hit the bell notification and you will be notified when I've uploaded a new video. Comment down below on the video and I will 100% comment back to you and like your comment every single time. The video is not sponsored. It is all out of my own money. It is just an advice video for you guys, what I can get second hand, and just give inspiration if you're struggling, or if you want to save some money, and you want to buy things but you don't want to buy them too expensive. It's just an advice video and no sponsored in this. Please check out my two accounts on Instagram, so you have tazwells12 and tazwells12home. Check, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please, that'd be great. Now we will get on to another massive Andover car boot sale. Everything that I brought, I've basically wrote down, because one, I will end up forgetting it, and two, I need to tell you what I personally paid. Obviously, if you go to a car boot sale, you might find the same item, but you might pay more, you might pay less. It depends what they offer you, and then depends if you want to buy it, and that is all of it. You cannot buy the same thing for the same price that I might have paid for it, so just be wary of that. Prices go up and down depending who is selling. You just get the vibe, you know. Anyway, so I'll go from top to bottom, and the first one is this cute little sausage dog. I collect, as you can see at the back here, I collect jelly cats. Oh, well, what a surprise, everyone's doing that. I collect the Little White Company teddies, because I do love the White Company, and I also get White Company products from the car boot sale, which is crazy. TY teddies, if they've got a theme like Christmas or Halloween or something like that, I will get them, because I've got a couple that I've shown you, and I think that's about it that I've got up there. Yeah, so this one is another to go to my little collection. He was basically in a box full of TY teddies, other teddies, and I just didn't find any TY ones, but when I saw this, I saw the Little White Company like label, I was like, I'm gonna have that, I'm gonna have that. Really cute, really soft. I think these are well made, and he's got like a little bandana around. Yeah, little sausage dog, and that was 50p. Mentioned on this channel that I've been looking, and one of the things on my bucket list that I've been looking for is a marble kitchen roll holder. We've got a wooden one at the moment that it's okay. I've probably got it at a car boot sale or somewhere cheap. Right, it's okay. It's not my favourite thing. I want to find like a marble or stone one, but I've been looking and I can never find it. So I'll have a bucket list on my phone of what things I do genuinely want or need in the house that I can get at the car boot sale for like half the price. I was looking out for one of them and I had it in my head to do it and find one of them, but that didn't happen. But I have found a very good alternative. Maybe get rid of it, maybe not, depending if I find the one that I actually want. This is the alternative. So I have found a black cast iron kitchen roll holder that actually is in really good nick. I have given it already a little bit of a clean up because there's some white bits in there, but I will do it again before we use it. There's the odd little bit where the paint has come off of it, which is absolutely fine because I've got black paint. I can like touch it up. I'm very happy with this, to be honest, because it suits within our house theme and it's better than the black wooden one that I've already got. I was debating where I've like painting the wooden one, but I thought no, I really don't want it, but just use that for now. And now I found this, and when I picked this up, my mum was like, if you get rid of that, I want it, because she's like just got a new kitchen a few months ago, and that's all black theme. I'm going to keep this, I'm going to do it up and clean it up, and it's going to look really nice, and we'll keep it until we find one, but this might be here for a little while before it goes. And I only paid £1. Item is good that I found it. Okay, so I went in a charity shop, can't remember if it's this Christmas or last Christmas, and I found 2 glasses in the charity shop that basically were at the garden centre, and the garden centre was selling them for like so much money, and I found them in the charity shop, and I think I told you about the story of that day that I actually got them, but I saw them and then I went home, and then I went back the next day to the charity shop to get the glasses because they only had 2, and I thought, you know what, I'm going to get them. I can't remember, I think they were like £1.50 each, which was not breaking the bank, but I got them and I absolutely loved them, and we used them for last Christmas, so maybe I got them the year before. Well, anyway, so when we were at the carbootsale, there was a box with glasses in it for 50p each. I have now got 2 more of the same glasses that I found at the charity shop. They are exactly the same, so I am super happy, and now I have got 4 in total, so I have spent £1.50, £2, £3, £3.50 for 4 glasses, and I think they're super nice. And I'm telling you, these were quite expensive. Look, at the garden centre, I think they were maybe like £6 or £7 each, so I'm happy with that. I'm quite lucky here in Andover. Technically at the moment, for this car boot season, we normally on a bank holiday weekend we will have 3 car boots. So we have one on a Saturday that is literally 5 minutes up the road from us. That opens a little bit later, and then we have one literally the other side of town where my mum lives, so that takes about 10 minutes to get, not very far. Like a bank holiday weekend, you can go to 3 car boot sales, because the one on the Saturday does the one, and then the one that does on the Sunday normally does the Monday too. Perfect. This is how I end up with so much stuff, but we have got some others like round and about from us that we've been to and we really like, but sometimes we just think we'll just go to the nearest ones. We seem to be getting quite good stuff. So funny enough, again on my bucket list was cover seats for our chairs that actually we got on Facebook Market for absolutely free. I've painted the legs on them. You'll probably see on my Instagram that I put a post on it on tazwells12 home. I painted the legs and I re-dyed the actual chairs, and I'm absolutely super happy about it. So when we had our old chairs with just wooden chairs, they had cover seats on them, and I didn't want to get rid of them because they're just really comfortable, and we do use our seats quite a lot because we work from home. I wanted to get some more that was on my bucket list, but just a better version. Are you being nosy? Are you being nosy? Luckily, we have got 6 seats. I found 4 one day, and then I found 2 the previous day, which was really lucky. First lot of seats that I found, I've just got to tidy them up, are these a bee design on loads of things. I've got quite a lot of things in the house that have got bees on it. There's loads of cushions downstairs in our front room that I have got bees on it. So when I saw these, I thought these were absolutely perfect. They just need a really quick clean up. Now I've shown you on the video, I will give them a clean up. So these are really cute. They actually have come from the range. They're a 40 by 40 centimetre seat, which is absolutely fine because it's just to give an extra bit of padding onto the seats. These bits won't be used, I'll just tuck them bits in, and then we've got 4 B ones. So we actually paid £4 for these, so that's £1 a cushion, really good bargain. So I've got 4 in here in total, and they give us an IKEA bag, so fair play. Then the next one, I found this design with the sage green. So you know I love a good green colour. So the sage green with the polka dots, and again these are exactly the same style cushion but just a different pattern on it, and they're from the range too. And I paid £2 for the 2 of these, so that means I got in total 6 cushions that I was looking for on my bucket list for £6. I'm super happy at that because honestly I want to get rid of the other ones, because the other ones we've had since the wooden chairs, and Gizmo, when he was young, used to play with these bits and has ripped them in cut, but we've just kept them because they make that seat a bit more comfier. But now we've got some new ones. He doesn't really touch them, he can't touch them because there's nowhere to tie it round. Happy days, £6. Got some bits for Neil this time, which is really good. I looked on this rail of men's clothing and I saw these jumpers. So I saw these little Ralph Lauren sort of jumpers, waffle, if that makes sense, and I thought these were really good because when Neil goes out he wears like a polo with a jumper on and like a little jumper. And I thought these were really nice actually, like just a little bit extra niceness to when he does go out, that it looks a bit posher, doesn't it? And so this one is Polo Ralph Lauren, and it's an extra large, which I thought was perfect. So I saw this one first and I said to the guy, like, how much do you want for the top? And he was like £2, and I was going to pay £2, that was absolutely fine. And then he said, well, I've got this other one too, which is like a grey version, which I thought was perfect again. And it has got a little bit of staining up here, but I might be able to just put these through the wash and wash them quite good. They smell like just like a guy, to be honest. Again, extra large, because I said, is it extra large? And he said, yeah. And then he said, basically, do you want to buy the 2 for £4? And I was like, yes I do, because I was like, that is perfect. They will be used a lot because that's what he wears a lot, and I wanted to find like decent jumpers, and I found 2 for £4, and they definitely would not have been £4 in the shop, so that was a good. Then I found Neil some slippers. So these are from George Asda. They are literally brand new. They've got their labels on, not even been worn that much. They're like that black sort of grey design, sort of slipping slipper. Every so often he'll ask me for a new slipper because they either get just too dirty, worn out. So I try and look for slippers for him. And these are a size 11 to 12. So I thought that was perfect because I think he's a 10 or 11. So they might just be a little bit big, but that's perfect. And for a brand new slipper, they were only £1, and I thought I'm not gonna not get them because again, pounds you can't get wrong. Downstairs loo, I think I might have explained this because I've shown you a few books that I've got from car boot sales and a charity shop actually, and been given, that I've got a little stack of like basically books that are to do with cats, because I am a cat mum and you know that. I love cats and I just wanted that gimmicky thing in there. Like we got this shelf and I didn't really know what to put on there, and I thought actually a few books would be okay on there if someone just wanted to sit on the toilet and read a book, because some people like going in the toilet and looking at a phone if they're going for number 2. So I thought, you know what, let's put a few books in there in case someone does want to have a little look at I've done it before and I've gone in someone's and it had like this really strange book, and I thought, you know what, I'll have a little look at that, and actually was making me chuckle. So I thought, you know what, I really love that idea, so I'm going to do exactly the same. So I found another one that I thought was great, and it's basically Yoga with Your Cat by Sam Hart, illustrations by Tiana someone, I can't pronounce it, I'm so sorry. But I had a little look through this and I thought, how cute is this? Look, so you get a little illustration with it, and then you get like how you do the yoga, and there's literally one for every page, and I just absolutely love this. It's a little bit dirty on the front, but I can just give that a clean up. This was originally $6.99 in the UK, and do you know what, I thought, you know what, I'm gonna get that for the bathroom and the toilet downstairs, and it was only on a 50p table, and I literally got it out. I was like, oh, I'll pay for this, and the lady went, oh, I'm so glad someone took that, I really wanted someone to take that. So I'm really happy that I actually got it and I made her happy for 50p, and it'll go in our downstairs toilet as a little extra book in there. Okay, I think I've explained this on another like video, that I have made some like photo scrapbooks of like my friends, my family and pets. Then I've done like one for me and Neil when we moved in here, like what we've done through holiday, when we bought Gizmo, like bits and pieces like that, and other milestones that we'll obviously go through. So I saw these on a store, they were just in a box, and I thought, do you know what, I really like these, because funny enough, we bought picture frames, well yeah, the picture frames, but the pictures with letters like this that actually are from the range, and we've got 3 of them, and I actually have put them in my bathroom. I really should do a tour around the house. I have got some ink coming soon that I probably am gonna have to do an updated one. So I really want to show you around the house of like what we've got, like how we've designed it since we've been in here, and also what we've thrifted and how we've used things. So this is sort of like that design really. So these, I thought, do you know what, I could use them in my scrapbooks for either one of that I've got, and these were only 50p. All I've got left is clothes basically. Sometimes I find clothes, sometimes I don't. You know that these hauls, sometimes it can be like a load of mixture, but sometimes it can just be clothes, sometimes it could just be home stuff, but I've actually got 3 pieces of the clothing this time. One of them is this Primark jumper. So when I saw this, I thought, I really like this. I really love a little cream jumper. I've got loads of jumpers, by the way. I am a jumper fiend. I have to stop myself sometimes because I'm probably going to have a clear out soon, because I've got tons of jumpers. I love a good jumper. So this one I thought this was really cute. It's just like this knitted jumper from Primark. It's very, very small, very, very small. I don't know if they've shrunk it or what's happened, but like I said, it's a Primark, and normally I have to go for Primark jumpers like extra small. So I don't know, because this is a large, and this is a large, it's a 14 to 16. So I don't know if the women's shrunk it by accident. I really don't sort of know. You literally think it was like an extra small. So I said to my mum, I don't really need another jumper, but see how much it is. Anyway, she asked the lady, and the lady said it was 50p. So I couldn't, for 50p, I will get a lot of use out of this because I do love a good cream jumper. For that for 50p. I got a new look top like this, so it's just this like white and black design with these tiny little flowers on. They're not polka dots, they're just tiny little flowers, and it's got two long sleeve with a v-neck with this ruching bit in the middle, and then it's got like a bit of material that goes across the top with a v like back. And this is size, new look size 16 there. It is a little bit baggy on the shoulders for me. It fits quite well, and my mum said it looks fine, which sometimes I like that bit of bagginess in it, because I don't like things that, I like things that they look tight but not too tight. Sometimes it's a bit restricting. I thought this would look really good for work, or if you wanted to go out for a meal, or you could use this for like just going out for the day. I think it would be really nice. So yeah, really happy for that, and I only bought that for £1. The very last item, this actually took me a little bit by surprise, because I've already tried it on, but also when I saw it I was like, oh my god. I said to Mum, look at the colours. Look at the colours in this dress. I was like, I cannot not get this. And I was like, what size is it? And I was like, who's it from? And I was like, we've got to get this. This is the dress, right? So it is very long. It probably comes down to about, it's a midi sort of length, but if you pull it any more down you could get it like floor length, but because if you pull it up a little bit it does go to midi. So when you put it on, it's like sits on your shoulder, but then it comes off like here, like that one, like a dress like that. So I didn't know how it sit when I bought it. I thought maybe it's like a cow neck, but it's not. It sits literally like that. This is why this bit is rouged, and then this bit just sits down like that. It's very pretty. The colours of it is incredible, like incredible. I absolutely love it, and that's what drew me in, because, and even my mum was like, that you love. And then it's got like a rouge bit here, but like with elasticated waist, which is absolutely fine, because when I was like, oh, I was like, I liked it. I was like, oh, there's a lot of stretch in it. I was like, who's it from? Because it actually feels really lovely. And then we found the label, and it's actually from Shein, and it's a size large. But if you saw that on the website, because you can't really feel it sometimes with their stuff or see it, you don't know. Do you know what I mean? I've bought stuff off there before, and then it's been too tight because I've bought my size, and then it's still too tight because of the material. But because of this material, I probably could have got away for like a medium, if that makes sense. But I still love it. I absolutely love it. I don't know what to do with this neck bit, because where it like rolls over here, you can see a load of white. So I don't know whether to leave it or sort of like stitch it. I'm not quite sure, because then you have some stitches at the top, and I'm not 100% sure of that, so I might leave it. But so I said to my mum, I love that. I said, can you see how much it is? Because I always get her to ask, because she ends up getting it cheaper for me. Anyway, the lady said £3, And I was like, should I buy it for £3? And my mum was like, will you take £2? And then the lady was like, okay, I'll take £2. So I actually paid only £2 for this dress, and this actually might be a potential dress to take on holiday because I super love the colours on it. I'm so happy with this, and yeah, I got it for £2 and I've got another holiday dress, so I'm really happy. That is everything in that haul. Again, we have found so much stuff, it is unreal. So we found Primark, Shein, New Look, The White Company, therange, I found a book, I found Ralph Lauren, Fennell, I found Asda George as well, found stuff from my crafting book. I've literally found so much there, and some, like I said, some of the stuff I do have on my bucket list, so I can tick it off now, because some of that stuff I won't need for a little while. But I still have stuff on there that I want to look out for, but then I go to some car boot sales and you find stuff that you just don't even think that you're going to find. I think that's why I like it so much. Like, if you are so into thrifting, so into finding a bargain, so much finding, like, looking for your stuff instead of just walking in somewhere and buying it, then yeah. And some of the things that I've bought have surprised me so much, that I've bought clothing from different brands that I would never buy. I would buy items that I would really like in high branded shops, but would never buy it because it's so super expensive. But when you get it at a car boot sale for like a quarter the price, it's a no-brainer. I will say, every time you see a car boot sale, jumble sale, Facebook market, have a look at anything in that direction, go and have a little look. Even if it takes you 30 minutes to like walk around and you find one item and you think, oh my god, if I bought that item in a shop, that would have been 10 times the price. Don't get me wrong, I do buy things from a shop. There's loads of things that we have got brand new. There's things that a little bit extra that you could get the cheaper bit for literally nothing, that you can buy things. So I'm not saying not go shopping, because obviously we don't want the shops to go, because we need these shops for the car boot sales, but every so often maybe just try and even it out. And that's what I do. So every so often we will go retail shopping, every so often, well, every week we'll go to the car boot sale. But car boot sales don't last, like, obviously they pretty much last, if the weather's good, they will last up to November, but that's very rare, and people start to get cold and they don't want to stand out there, and I don't blame them. So I can see that from probably the end of October, if that's lucky, we get nice weather, that they sort of die off. And then some car boot sales don't start to April, so you've got like nearly 6 months of the year that you don't have car boot sales. Where have you got to go? You've got to go to the shops, and you've got to go and look at the stuff, and this is where people buy stuff for Christmas and that, and bits and bobs. So it all goes round. I'm not saying just go to car boot sales, but if you can go to both, that's great. If you can't and you want stuff for like cheap as, go to one of them charity shops. That's helping charity, I suppose, at the end of the day as well. But yeah, if you can go and find at least one bargain, then you have made your day, basically. I'm not going to ramble on anymore because I've gone on for like 4 minutes. But if you like the video, then please give it a massive thumbs up. That would absolutely help me, and other people see it and other people like it, and I want to know what you want and what you like. so give me that thumbs up. Hit the subscribe button on my main page, hit the bell notification to be notified of the newest video. Comment down on the video, I will 100% like, comment and comment back. The video is not sponsored by any of the brands, it's just out of my own money, no sponsor. Check out my 2 accounts on Instagram, tazwells12 and tazwells12 home. Check, like, follow, comment, whatever you like to do, please, that'd be great. Thank you for supporting, thank you for watching the video, take care, have a lovely day or evening or whatever you got planned. I'll see you in my next video.